This is a quotation from his book, Indefensible. I hung up the phone and just sat there in my office for a while, reflecting upon our conversation. Vogel's question, is there anything on Alan in the file, implied that he knew that Alan, not Avery, was the assailant, didn't it? He was covering his tracks, and he must have thought I'd go along. How else could I take it? Despite their reputations, most attorneys possess as much integrity as the next person, and maybe even more. Dennis Vogel appeared to be one of the exceptions. How could he prosecute someone he knew was innocent? And how could he let somebody as dangerous as Gregory Allen go free? He goes on. It would have also been nearly impossible to convict the real assailant, Gregory Allen. After Sheriff Kasurik and Detective Couchet's ridiculously suggestive eyewitness identification process achieved its objective of having Penny Bernstein identify Stephen Avery as her attacker, it would have been nearly impossible for Vogel to bring Allen to justice. He goes on. Regarding Vogel, was it possible he didn't know? The more I tried to convince myself that Vogel didn't know, the more convinced I became that he did. Then I recalled my conversation with some of the staff, office staff, a few days after the crime lab called with the DNA results, about how all three staff members who worked there at the time thought that Gregory Allen, not Stephen Avery, was the assailant. They even approached Vogel with their concerns. However, he told them they were mistaken. He had checked with Allen's probation agent, which he wasn't even in jail, and said that Allen had an airtight alibi. A statement that, like so many other statements made by the authorities in the first Avery case, turned out to be a big, fat lie.